Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here in my 2022 Thor Sanctuary, and today I'm going to be transforming this cab area into a functional mobile office. I'm choosing this area so that I can have a work area that I can use while camping without impeding the use of the rest of the RV. So this project is going to involve mounting a computer screen on a multi-position monitor arm mount so that I can work with two computer screens. I will also be adding an additional power outlet, and I will be mounting everything to the wall right here behind the driver's seat. Now, as you may have seen from my previous modification video, I have already added a lagoon table up here, and that lagoon table will function as my desktop. All right, so let's get started. To start this project, I'm going to have to remove the refrigerator because it's necessary to ensure that I am screwing into the plywood behind the paneling of this wall to properly support the weight of the arm and monitor. I am also going to be using the power outlet used for the microwave to run power to the additional outlet that I will be mounting to this wall. So I'm going to start by removing the refrigerator. This is relatively easy to do. It only requires you to remove 4 screws and then disconnect the condensation line. So here are the plugs, and there's 2 more on the other side here, and the screws are located behind these 4 plugs. So now that I've got the refrigerator pulled out, I am going to disconnect the power like that, and I'm going to disconnect the condensation drain line. So now with the refrigerator removed, we can take a look inside and we can see the support beams located within. And I'm going to be using this one to screw the monitor mount into. And back there you can see the power outlet. There's only a 110 outlet currently, and the microwave's plugged into it. So I'm going to use that power outlet to power my additional outlet that I will be installing. Now that I've got the wire in place, I am going to drill a hole into the paneling so that I can pull the wire through to the outlet. So I've mounted the backing plate and I've wired the outlets. So I'm just going to pull it on through. And snap it in. Okay. Now I've just got to put the faceplate on and I'll be done with the outlet. Right. Now that the electric wire has been tied into the outlet, I'm going to use these cable staples to attach it securely to this beam here so that when I put the refrigerator back in place, it doesn't cause it to shift around. So now I've got the electrical wire in place along the beam, so it should stay in place. So while I'm still in here, I'm going to grab my tape measure and measure the distance from the end here to the beam. And I see it's about 9 inches, so that now I have a reference on the wall here, so I know where exactly, how far I can go to reach that beam for installing my monitor arm. I've got my monitor arm right here, and I've already installed the power cord and my monitor cord in it. I've pre-drilled some holes here right where I want my monitor arm to go, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. Now that I've got the arm installed, I'm going to go ahead and install the monitor. Okay, let me show you. This is what it's going to look like when it's stored away when we're on the go. I'm getting ready to put the refrigerator back in its place, but first I have to reconnect the electric line. And the condensation drain line. Okay. All right. So you might need to do a little adjusting to make sure it's in place properly, but it is now nice and flush where it's supposed to be. So I am going to put the screws back in. Okay, so now all that's left is to put these white plugs back in. All right, so that is complete. And this is what the monitor installed and the outlet below installed look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my little office space together. So this is what the finished mobile office looks like. Now I feel pretty comfortable here. This table is very adjustable. You can move it forward and back, up and down. The monitor also, you can move it forward and back, up and down. It also tilts. This Mercedes seat is very comfortable. It's a power seat, so I can easily get into a comfortable position by moving it forward, back, reclining if I need to. It even has that lumbar support and this really nice armrest. On the side of me here, I've got some cup holders handy, so I can have my morning coffee right here or any other beverage I want right within reach. The entertainment system is right here, so I can just put on some music if I want to have that while I'm working. I've also added a light above, so if I do need some extra lighting, I've got that readily available. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is that this mobile office modification doesn't inhibit anyone else from using the RV. They can easily come and go as they please and hang out in the back, and I can have my space and they can have their space. And if I needed additional privacy, I could always add a curtain right here or some kind of privacy screen. One thing I really like are the big windows. If I'm parked somewhere with great views, I can really enjoy that while I'm working. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video of my mobile office modification. This modification can be done in just about any B-class RV. Thanks again for joining me, and please subscribe to my channel and join me for more videos. Bye for now.